One tiny hormone makes the difference between waking up energized or dragging yourself through the day exhausted. It's called melatonin, and chances are, you're damaging it every single day without even realizing it. Most people think melatonin is simply the hormone that helps them sleep, but that's only part of the story. Melatonin influences your energy, focus, mood, recovery, immune system, and even how effectively your body repairs itself while you rest. In many ways, it's one of the most important hormones you've probably never thought about. And here's what's fascinating. Your body already knows exactly how to produce it. The problem is that modern life keeps getting in the way. Think about your average evening. Dinner is finished, work is done. You finally have time to relax. You sit on the couch and open your phone. A few minutes become 20, 20 becomes 40. Then you decide to watch one more episode of your favorite show. Suddenly it's much later than you planned. You climb into bed feeling tired, but the moment your head hits the pillow, sleep seems impossible. Your mind is awake. Your body feels restless, and you wonder why. The answer often begins with melatonin. Deep inside your brain is a tiny structure called the pineal gland. It's no bigger than a grain of rice, yet it performs a remarkable task. As daylight fades and darkness arrives, the pineal gland starts producing melatonin. Think of melatonin as your body's nighttime messenger. It tells every system in your body that the day is ending. Time to recover. It's time to slow down. Time to sleep. As melatonin levels rise, your body begins preparing for rest. Your body temperature drops slightly. Your heart rate slows. Your muscles relax. Your brain shifts from alertness toward recovery. Contrary to what many people believe, melatonin doesn't force you to fall asleep. Instead, it creates the perfect conditions for sleep to happen naturally. It's like dimming the lights in a theater before a movie starts. The lights don't create the movie, they simply prepare the environment. And that preparation matters more than most people realize. Because while you're sleeping, your body is incredibly busy. Your brain organizes memories. Your muscles repair microscopic damage. Your immune system strengthens itself. Hormones rebalance. Cells recover from daily wear and tear. In many ways, sleep is the most powerful recovery tool your body has, and melatonin is one of the key signals that makes that recovery possible. So what happens when melatonin production gets disrupted? The effects can appear almost everywhere. Maybe you struggle to fall asleep. Maybe you wake up repeatedly during the night. Maybe you spend 8 hours in bed but still wake up feeling exhausted. Over time, poor sleep begins affecting much more than your nights. Your concentration becomes weaker. Your memory becomes less reliable. Your patience becomes shorter. Your mood becomes more unstable. Even simple tasks can begin to feel overwhelming. And because your body is desperately searching for energy, cravings often increase. Suddenly, you're reaching for another coffee, another energy drink, another sugary snack, not because you lack discipline, but because your body is trying to compensate for what it's missing. This creates a cycle that's surprisingly difficult to escape. Poor sleep creates fatigue. Fatigue creates poor decisions. Poor decisions create stress, and stress creates even worse sleep. For millions of people, this cycle continues for years. The surprising part is that one of the biggest causes is something we voluntarily expose ourselves to every night: light, especially blue light. For most of human history, humans lived according to the rhythm of the sun: bright light during the day, darkness at night. Our biology evolved around this pattern, but in just a few decades, technology changed everything. Today, many people spend hours each evening staring at smartphones, tablets, computers, televisions, and LED lights. Let's imagine a familiar scene. The lights are off. You're lying comfortably in bed. Your face is illuminated by the glow of your phone. You're scrolling through social media, watching videos, checking messages. It feels harmless, but inside your brain, something very different is happening. To your brain, that blue light looks remarkably similar to daylight. The signal is clear: stay awake, stay alert. It's still daytime. As a result, melatonin production begins to slow down, sometimes dramatically. The sleepiness you felt just minutes ago starts disappearing. Your body isn't malfunctioning. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do. The problem is that your biology cannot always distinguish between sunlight and artificial light. Fortunately, there are simple ways to work with your biology instead of against it. One of the most powerful methods happens long before bedtime: morning sunlight. Why would sunlight in the morning affect sleep at night? At first, this sounds strange, because your internal clock needs a reference point. When sunlight enters your eyes shortly after waking up, it tells your brain that the day has officially begun. This starts a timer. Hours later, your brain uses that information to determine when melatonin should begin increasing. Even 10 to 20 minutes of natural sunlight in the morning can help strengthen this rhythm. Think of morning sunlight as setting the schedule for better sleep later. Another important factor is consistency. Your body loves routines. When you go to bed at wildly different times every night, your internal clock struggles to stay synchronized. But when you maintain a consistent sleep schedule, something remarkable happens. Your body starts anticipating bedtime. Melatonin begins rising at predictable times. Sleep feels more natural. You spend less time tossing and turning. Consistency often matters more than perfection. You don't need to be perfect every night. You simply need to be reasonably consistent. Creating a dark sleep environment is equally important. Your brain is incredibly sensitive to light. Even small amounts can interfere with melatonin production. Streetlights shining through a window, bright alarm clocks, television screens, phone notifications. All of these can send mixed signals to your brain. The darker your room becomes, the easier it is for melatonin to do its job. Think cave, not nightclub. Another powerful tool is movement. Exercise doesn't just improve physical fitness. It also helps regulate your internal clock. Regular physical activity has consistently been associated with better sleep quality. You don't need intense workouts. Walking, cycling, swimming, strength training, almost any form of regular movement can help. The goal isn't exhaustion, the goal is consistency. Nutrition can also play a supporting role. Certain foods contain nutrients involved in melatonin production. Foods like tart cherries, walnuts, pistachios, eggs, milk, and fatty fish provide compounds that support healthy sleep processes. Some foods are rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that helps the body produce serotonin, and serotonin serves as a building block for melatonin. Food alone won't solve sleep problems, but it can support the systems already working inside your body. And then there's stress, one of the most underestimated obstacles to quality sleep. When you're stressed, your body remains alert. Your nervous system stays activated. Stress hormones remain elevated. Even if you're physically tired, your brain may refuse to fully relax. That's why calming activities before bed can be surprisingly effective. Reading, meditation, journaling, deep breathing, gentle stretching. These activities signal to your brain that the day is ending, that it's safe to relax, that recovery can begin. And when all these habits come together, the results can feel transformative. You fall asleep faster, you sleep more deeply, you wake up feeling refreshed, your energy improves, your focus sharpens, your mood becomes more stable, your productivity increases. Tasks that once felt difficult suddenly feel manageable again. Not because you've become a different person, but because your body is finally getting the recovery it needs. That's the power of melatonin, not as a supplement, not as a shortcut, but as a natural biological system that has evolved over millions of years. The good news is that your body already knows how to make it. Your job isn't to force the process. Your job is to support it. Protect your darkness at night. Claim your sunlight in the morning. Move your body regularly. Manage stress. Follow a consistent schedule. And allow your biology to do what it was designed to do. Because better sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's about thinking clearly, performing better, feeling healthier, living with more energy, and showing up as the best version of yourself every single day. Better sleep doesn't just change your nights, it changes your life.